So we had to work around it to it being a bunch of chain wrestling, up and over, slide, crawl through the legs, a bunch of bullshit. And so it's kind of a bummer. But at the end of the day, he was like, hey, I don't care. We got to get something in, something good in. So we worked in a really cool high spot. And he was like, what's your finish? And I was like, oh, he's like, what do you want to hit on me? And I was like, holy shit. Like, Kurt Angle just asked me what my finish is. Like, what a world. And I told him, I was like, well, it's a move that you've probably never seen before. I'm the only person that does it. I was like, it's like an X Factor, but I jump and I wrap my shins around your neck and I trap your head. I was like, it's like a mini jumping pile driver. And he was like, that sounds badass. Let's do it. And I was like, oh crap. So basically, I'm about to hit the sex factor on Kurt Angle. So we go out there, whatever. The girls definitely saw us switch. At least 10 of them did. And then we go out there and we do the thing. Awesome. It goes great. Kurt Angle is literally a machine. I remember he whipped me to the corner and I thought I was gonna just like fall face first through the post.
Wow.
Like just a regular Irish whip. This man threw me and like he's working, you know what I mean? Like I needed to be at his level, not the other way around. He didn't give me some soft little baby, fake lucha whip. He whipped me and I was like, good Lord, like I almost botched right away, which would have obviously been, typical Yuma, some kind of memorable mistake. But it went great. I hit the sex factor. He took it fucking perfectly, and he gave it like a Family Guy sell, is what we call it, where you just lay dead with like an arm behind your back. And I roll him over and I pin him, and I'm celebrating, losing my mind. And one of the things I kept doing when I was supposed to be Liam was acting like a fan. We've all seen a celebrity get in the ring on Raw. We've all seen a fan hop in the ring. They always feel the edge of the mat. They hop a few times. They kind of lean on the ropes wrong. Like I kind of did all that stuff to make it seem like I didn't know what I was doing. And then when I won, I dropped to my knees like Kurt. And
That's
I was
smart.
just, and it was awesome. It was so cool. We get to the back. The first thing he says to me was like, "Oh man." He's like, "You're great, dude." You're wow, that was awesome. He's like, I wish I understood your finisher better. He's like, I would have loved to spike on that. That would have looked great. And I was like, oh man, he wanted to, Mr. Broken Neck wanted to maybe break his neck for me.
What an
Like it
honor.
just felt so. It was literally an honor. Like again, it's like a Gangrel thing. You meet a hero. Kurt Angle's one of my all-time favorites. To meet him, work with him, and it be just a day of like joy and learning, and it was so cool because at the end, we're getting changed. We just shared a green room, just me and him, all day. We were eating fruit, drinking protein shakes, talking. We were both mad we didn't get to meet the Muppets. So it's just this great day. He was like, "Oh, what size are you?" And he gave me tons of Kurt Angle shirts that he just had in his backpack.
So random
I
but
remember
cool.
I gave one to Peter because Kurt Angle is his probably all-time favorite as well. So I gave him because he got me the gig. I was like, oh, I gotta give him this shirt that's from Kurt. Like I gotta hook him up. And then we're changing, and he was just like, hey man, I just want to let you know that you must be pretty damn good for them to have put you with me. Like, or he said that before the match. I forgot to say he said that before the match, which made me nervous as hell.
Yeah,
I
no
totally
pressure.
forgot that part. Yeah, he was just like, "Hey, you must be somebody pretty special if they're gonna put you and me. I just want to let you know that." And I was like, "Oh, great! I am not special." And now I'm nervous. And then, of course, he whipped me, and I almost died. But I made it to the ropes, hit the up and over, hit that sweet arm drag, nice and deep, kept control. But yeah, it was an amazing experience. I got to hang out with One Direction for quite a bit earlier in between like little segments. They had a breather, and they all wanted to play in the ring. I was showing him how to do like nip ups and stuff. Um, I don't know, it was a crazy day. It was an awesome payday, and I got to hang out with a hero and have nothing but good things to say about it. It was definitely one of the coolest things I've done in wrestling. And I tried to keep the costume, but they ended up auctioning them off for charity. But I did get to keep my shoes, and they're some of the best wrestling shoes I've ever owned. However, they were a size too small, an
Oh,
entire size, and I had to wear them for 8 hours. My feet
ouch.
were purple. I literally had to drive home barefoot from LA. It was like I lived in San Diego still. Actually, I didn't even live in LA. Pete just hooked me up anyways. I was like, "Yeah, I'll make it happen. I don't care." But yeah, it was a crazy day.
Sounds